Hello and welcome back to the channel, loyal subscribers and people who watch. Today we've got Double Akizuki on Raptor Rescue with my friend Devil and I and, well, Akizuki. Teamed up with the Percival, Key, Heinrich, Normandy, and Grom.
Attention Task Force Commander. Escort the support ship and floating workshop to the carrier. Over. Attention Engineer. Restore the carrier to operational condition. Attention Arsenal and Aviator. Deliver ammunition and resupply the Rutgers Air Group. Over. All stations. Quick defeat of enemy forces is key to success. Send them all to Davy Jones fast.
Percival picks up that, DD. It's unfortunate. Drop torps on the Fuso and then unload on the Aoba. They kill the Aoba before the torps hit it, and my torps are looking good. 3 torps. And I pick it up on the flood. Joe and I are just testing to make sure that the ships ain't north, and we're pretty sure they're south.
Attention ship and squadron commanders. Pay special attention to torpedo defense.
This is Raptor. Enemy aircraft carrier detected. Destroy her. It's crucial for the squadron.
We're gonna pop our speed boost right at that island at... Well, the plan is to drop it when we hit the island at D4. And even though the planes do attack, we're not worried. 2 Akitsukis. Yeah, we'll be okay. Now, I'm completely maxed out. Devil, on the other hand, is not maxed out. So I'm going to let Devil get the DDs and instruct him how to do it so he can get the DD damage. Because I don't need the DD damage. I don't need the XP on this ship. I've already done my daily, or my, I guess, research grind again. So I don't need it at the time of this filming. But he needs it.
Engine boost.
And we pop our engine boost right at D4.
Raptor, Task Force Commander here. Working working on an optimal route for you. Proceed due northwest.
This is Raptor. Moving on.
They still haven't cleaned up the cruisers, but they formed a pretty good, you know, defensive perimeter around it. So they'll pick up those cruisers.
This is Engineer. All stations. I have equipment for light repairs of ships. Stay close.
Spot the CV, we get detected. I slam on my brakes to let Devil go through. I tell him to drop his first set on the Hatsuharu. And then I tell him to reload boost it and drive by the Fubuki. And I'm just giving him a cover at this point. Picks up the Fubuki. Again, only providing a cover. I'm not taking any damage. 2 torps and he picks up the Hatsu. He didn't think he would get it, but I knew he would. Now, Devil does get hit pretty hard by the CV. So I load AP and now I'm taking on the CV. I drop torps. I'm thinking, oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And he squeezes by them just in time. And I pick up the CV. So we end up doing a pretty good amount of damage. But we gave the XP to Devil because it was the right thing to do. You all know, and have seen me do this in a DD. I've done this. He needed it more than I did. Let's be honest. And then since we know there's battleships, I'm telling him, alright, let's go south. Because you know Cap and I can do the strategy with our eyes closed. But Devil doesn't know how to do the strategy as much as me and Cap do. So I'm instructing him on how to do it because if he can master it, guess what? He can end up being a better op player. Will he become better than me? Eventually. Eventually. I wouldn't say never, but eventually. And then we just start unloading on the DD on the drive. Get a fire on it. Just get as much damage as we can.
Transmitting running.
This is Raptor. Adjusting course.
Heinrich picks up the CV down there. Normandy is kind of out of the action, so it's only the Key and the Grom that are really anywhere to help protect.
This is Raptor. Multiple targets detected. Setting out to take cover behind.
I'm asking him, letting him know to come with me. My reload booster is almost off cooldown, so I don't have to worry about pushing out here.
This is Raptor.
Ideally, if you're on your own, you want to set behind this little island here and torp through the channel. But if you got double DDs here, then you can just do it this way.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Drop one set, pop the reload booster, smoke up.
This is Raptor. Propulsion plant out of action.
Unfortunately, I'm in the way of Devil, so I gotta go forward.
Need cover from Allied squadron.
He-
Dropping
he-
a smoke screen would make
And then I asked him to smoke because we're gonna have a long smoke train going through here. Unfortunately, my torp screw Devil and me up. Because I dropped mine on the Congo, he dropped his on the Fuso. Those would have worked too, but unfortunately, the Amagi caused everything to stop. So Devil doesn't get any damage on that due to my mistake, which is annoying. He gets a fire on it though, so it's gonna burn. And I pick up the Congo.
敵戦艦撃沈しました。エンジンブースト解除。
Gutes Spiel allesamt.
And then we're gonna go for the reinforcements. That spawn in 5 minutes and 35. Our goal was to each take one.
This is Raptor. Time's up. I can't wait any longer. Moving out.
Now, I actually had to step away from the keyboard for a little bit. That's why I'm rolling up the sound. Oddly enough, I never saw this when I was playing. They never did. They really need to fix the sky line. It looks bad. Doesn't look like real clouds at all. It really doesn't. From a distance, it looks great, but when you're actually looking up at it, it looks pretty bad. Now we're each getting into a position to torp. Neither of us have RPF, so we're going off this strictly as far as memory goes. Memory and luck.
Gut gemacht, Captain.
And I'm just counting the Devil to second, so we're at T minus 15 seconds. And now. Okay, so I know they didn't spawn on this side. So that instantly tells me they're going to be on Devil's side. Pop my engine boost to get back over there. He pops his reload booster. The bad news is he drops it. And the first set does kill. But he's out of torps for the second one. So Devil could have had a wonderful strike there. Wonderful. But it happened. So I told him to load AP and just go on blazing into its citadel. Unfortunately, the guns and everything are taking the majority of his health away. You can see he's getting chunk damage in citadels in there. But he will burn out. See if he picks it up, but Devil dies to fire. It's unfortunate. Again, my only goal for this was to give him the XP for his ship. That was the only reason. And he wasn't mad at all. He was actually very happy. Because Devil doesn't do DDs. He hates DDs. But me and Cap are slowly trying to get him used to it. But let's see, we'll see how Devil does at the end of the screen. Okay, so in screen for me, pretty poor on credits and decent amount on free XP. 167K. That's average. Devil ended up being second on the team with 1544. The Heinrich beat him by, well, 15. Because it's a tier 7, he gets that little boost, so of course it would beat him. But he's still second. That's still good, and he was happy for that.